it's me. Fiddly-dee, everybody, it's me. And I am streaming. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. I'm going to be streaming Secret Paths to the Sea and some Ford Laserdiscs today. So get hyped for that. But before I get started with today's stream, I got some folks to thank for the support. Thank you, Green Primal Ranger. Y'all subbed with Prime. Appreciate that. Nav Jack with a 7-month resub. Thank you. Neo Zero, a 7-month resub as well. I do appreciate that. It's a lot of months. Thank you, everybody. And Scratching Away, 7-month resub. No 6 prongs. Yes, if you want to use the Ford Oasis system, please do not use the 6 prongs. You have to use the, the 4 prongs? Yeah, the 4 prongs. And thank you, Nelson JD, for the 6-month resub. I see the sea, but do I see the secrets of the sea? We'll see. We'll see. The audio might be a little, hold on. I was going to turn on desktop audio, but okay, I need to show you what's going on with my DOS box before I get started. Check this shit out. Look at this. This is like my id. Anyways, it's quiet because this has a nature soundscape. So look at this. Look at this. Hi, Hexagon Witch. Hi, everybody. Look at this. This is so good. This is so good. I didn't even know this was here. I didn't even know this was one of the options. Is just this. I'm sorry to say, the gayest zonker I've seen in my life. It's so good. It's so good. Excuse me there, but thank you all so very much for the support. I was gonna say, I got the news about how much my I'm getting my thyroid removed next month, and I got the price for how much it's gonna be. So I'll just say I really do appreciate your support. Thank you all so very much. I guess we better get started with the Secret Paths to the Sea by Purple Moon. Let's go. We're again with the Doonesbury here, because, you know, gotta love the dunes. All right, Secret Paths to the Sea, part of Purple Moon's Secret Paths series, in which we, you and the audience and all of us, go and help these girls with their problems. Kesky, thank you for the 7-month resub. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. And again, let me know if audio levels are good, because I can adjust. It's Image Builder. Is that the mean girl from the series? Do I ignore Gay Rat? I didn't actually play very much. I want to see what that rude girl's problem is. Oh my god. Anyways. Okay. There. Best Gay Rat. Boom. Okay, let's read the story. Oh my god, this is difficult handwriting to read. Thank you, Nest Wyoming, 7-month resub. Very much appreciated. Alright, I'm gonna do my best. What is this? This is Bronwyn? Could you please print instead of cursive? Hail, trusted friends, my name is Bronwyn, though my father calls me Wee Dreamer, probably because he thinks my tale's pure fancy. I've lived upon this Emerald Isle for all my 10 years. Alas, you're 10 years old and you're saying alas? Fair enough. Alas, though I hate to part from this enchanted lighthouse, leave I must, for the time has come for me to share this magic with other fortunate girls who will pass this way. I leave you these pages from my journal. It is a diary of my strange adventures on these shores. Fear not, for you are never alone in this place. 7 girls do keep this house.
Always cover the system component.
And will welcome your help and friendship. Search with your heart, and you will uncover delightful surprises in this secret escape. Thank you, Athon, for the follow. And it's May 1st, 1834. I have stumbled upon the most curious structure. Wolfie was tracking a scent in the brambles when suddenly we emerged from the thicket to find a tall, whitewashed lighthouse looming before us. I sent Wolfie home, then climbed a winding stair. I soon came upon a most magical treasure chest. By looking into 7 enchanted portraits, I met 7 new friends. They are from another time and place, but even so, I find we are much alike. Tomorrow I will come back to explore more. May 2nd, 1834. I arrived early this morn when the sun crested the waves. Again, you're 10 years old. You can tone down your writing. I closed the chest, and lo, there were my new friends seated in front of me. Each girl told me her tale, and with my heart I offered to help them work through their troubles. Suddenly, a second door, that earlier I found closed tight, began to shimmer. But alas, the day turned to dusk. I made haste for home and craft. But all the leprechauns in Ireland, I promise I will open this door tomorrow. May 13th. Oh, it's been a while. 1834. Blasted storms. Truly, I've been a prisoner in my own craft. Held fast by the dripping weather. Mummy said it was too cold and windy to run in the fields. I've been full of longing to return here. I have stoked up a fire in the cheery pot-bellied stove. I just returned from the most wondrous place. Indeed, the shimmering door did open, and I found myself upon a path of incredible beauty. There I found murmuring waterways and all sorts of strange sounds, plants, and animals, and even puzzles to solve. Everything, water, rock, sky, and stars, was enchanted. When I first arrived, a starfish appeared and changed color when I came upon something exciting. And a Bonnie? And a bonny little seahorse showed me the way forward and back. Also, a velveteen purple pouch was mine to carry. With each puzzle I solved, a magical stone would appear. When I touched each jewel, a message of inspiration revealed itself. I placed each stone within my pouch, and lo, the stones traveled back with me to the lighthouse. The treasure chest has stored them safely for me. What's more, when I returned with each sparkling jewel, a most curious thing happened indeed. Each stone tumbled out of my pouch and was strung into a glittering garland necklace. When I presented the garland to my new friend, I found that the necklace contained a fey and potent power. But I fear the secret is too important to expose it here. June 4th, 1834. We're almost done. Diary, it has been long since I've had the time to write to you of my curious adventures. At times I wonder if the fairy mists are clouding my mind. But each time I come to the lighthouse and travel the paths of enchantment with my 7 new friends, I realize that it is Father who is dreaming, not I. I have discovered that each of my friends holds the power to unlock the door, and that with each friend I am transported to a different world. Surely I will burst with anticipation to explore each world. I find that every time I return to this house, no matter the days I've been away, my stones and garland are guarded well within the chest. Friend, may the luck of the little folk follow you always, and never doubt when you see it with your eyes, or nay, magic is all around you. I bid you fairest tidings, Bronwyn. The really nerdy child, God bless. Okay. All right, so if you don't know this game, you go around, you can click things. This is just the starting area. Let's click, stormy night. Very stormy, very spooky. Okay, nothing happened. You click there. How about the chair? Okay, which one do we like? That? Ooh, I like that. What about this chair? That's pretty good. I like that. It's Fran Drescher core. I like that. Let's go to Fran Drescher core. Yeah. What about the pillow? I like that. Something. Let's go with the red. And we can't change the stool. We can change the light. Turn on, off. Okay. What about the stove? Nothing with the stove. Fuck you too. I'm sorry. All right, let's go. Let's see what's in here. We've got girls. I want to go with the girl who's the snob.
Hi, I'm Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
I'd never want anyone to know, but my parents want me to do so many things, and I'm just so busy. Sometimes I wish I could just make everything stop.
Okay. How about you? You're here.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
I'm Nikili, in case you didn't know. I pretty much always hang with my best friend Miko, but not lately. because this other girl's like stolen her or something, and now they're both ignoring me.
Damn, it does suck when your friends are too busy to pay attention to you. I get it.
I'm Charla. I go to the stupidest school in the universe
True.
because they come up with ideas like Father-Daughter Day at Splash Metro. Yeah, right. Last time I saw my father was 2 years ago.
Damn. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to help her.
Hi.
No,
So I'm
no.
Steph. Hi.
We'll go to you
I'm
later.
Nicole. I'd never want anyone to know.
Hey, how you doing?
There we go.
I'm Charla.
All right, here's our first girls. Look at them. They're so cool. All right, let's go left to right here.
It's not like I think Miko should have only one friend or anything. I mean, everybody should have as many friends as they want, right?
Bingo!
It's just that
Pasta
we've
with all
always been
sorts of
pretty
different
tight.
sauces.
And now all of a sudden, it's like she doesn't even know I'm alive. She and this other girl are totally leaving me out.
Look
it
at those
really makes me
overalls.
mad.
Okay, I'm gonna go check out your path, but I love your overalls, ma'am. Bingo, pasta. Okay, and let's explore. So, it's like Myst for the smallest babies. It's pretty easy. It's very straightforward for the most part, but you gotta find things to click on. Come on. It's a pixel hunt. I don't think there's anything to click on in this first segment. Yeah, we can move on. And our goal is to solve all the puzzles, to get all the jewels, to solve our friend's problem.
Sleeping over your house sounds totally fun, Nikili. But, I'm busy Saturday night.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, I guess. I thought, well, you know, like we had a plan or something. You know, like it was gonna be our night.
Well, I guess I didn't realize it was a for sure plan or whatever. Plus, it's just one stupid night, and Dana... I mean, you don't have to be so upset about it.
I knew it. You're spending the night at Dana's, aren't you? And you probably weren't even gonna tell me about it.
Drama! Well, I mean, maybe she doesn't want to tell you because she's afraid you'd have a reaction. Let's see what's here. Oh, snails! I think I got this. Okay. No, it should be... It's gotta be you, right? Yeah, okay, we got a gemstone. Give me that gemstone. The gemstone of hugs. All right, let's go. Okay. Okay, this looks like a tricky situation. Okay, looks like you need to crack a pistachio. That's what I would do. Okay, is it like a weight thing? Do I need to weigh you down? Oh, okay. Okay, I need to have you even weighted. Okay, how about this one? Is it too big? That's a big pecan. That's a pecan, right? This is a pecan. Or is it a walnut? I don't remember. I think this guy gotta eat. Oh, now it's too much? Okay, how about... Let's give an almond to the other side, and that should be good. No. Why won't you eat your almond, bro? Do I... Do I just keep feeding this squirrel? I'll figure this out. No, I'm smart. Yeah, let me try the smaller seeds again. Just eat it. Eat in your mouth. This one goes in your mouth. This one goes in your mouth. This one. Mine a Walking Dead state with the squirrels? I mean, the chipmunks? Get off. Okay, okay, I made him spit it out. Okay, okay. So I need a smaller seed this time. Another small seed. Hey, we did it, we did it, we did it. I like that I had to basically, like, I don't know what I did to the squirrel to make it eject that almond, but we did it. And this is, balance. Yeah, it makes sense. Friendships are about balance. No, I know. I'm just trying to... There we go. Let's see what I got. Oh, did I not pick up the other one? Oh, I gotta go back. Oh, I forgot it. Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay, there we go. Phew. That would have pissed me off later. All right, let's see what's through here. Boop.
Oh, honey. You and Miko have been friends for a long time. She can spend the night another weekend.
Mom, I know we've been friends for a long time. But now all she does is ignore me. Everything's Dana this and Dana that.
Try not to let it get to you, sweetheart. Be patient. These things have a way of working themselves out. Sometimes, your Aunt Risha and I do things alone, and sometimes Risha spends time with my friend Maya. Even if I feel I'm on the outside, it always cycles around. Risha and Maya always come back into my life, and our friendships are stronger than ever.
Yeah, I like the bag you have in this game. It's a cool bag. Okay. That way is... Who's making that noise? Oh, thank you, Sailor Soapbox, for the sub. 6 months, thank you. Really appreciate that's a lot of months. Okay, I will find... Is there anything to do here? See, the water's bubbling, so you assume. You assume, but no. Okay, this looks good. I'm gonna move on. But... I'm just making all kinds of noises here. Okay, let's move on. I love them. Can I... Okay, let's talk to the butterfly. Oh my god, did you see it run? Go back to your parent. No? Okay, can I grab the butterfly? Here. Do I need to remove the guy? Like... Okay. Go here. Here? I'll figure this out. Here. Hey, Tanu Kitsune. I am figuring out what to do with this bobcat. Bobcat, can you watch your child? Okay. Watch your child for me. Okay, thank you. Okay. Aww. I also like petting animals. I did that this morning with my cats. Our neighbor's cat was chasing me in the yard because it likes to chase me, and it swatted at me so hard it went through my pants. I got a big old scratch on my leg.
Oh my god, did you see Ashley's earrings this morning?
No.
They were pulling her ears down. It was
like,
so gross.
big?
Like, they were really heavy.
Oh,
and
no.
Oh, shh.
Hey, Nikili. So, how are you?
Hi, Miko.
Listen, so,
So, Miko and I were wondering if you want to come over and spend the night on Friday.
yeah, we could
do it,
rent
girl.
movies or something.
Oh, whatever, Miko. You know you can't just pop back into my life like nothing ever happened. I mean, I'm gonna have to think about it, okay?
Okay. I mean, that's fair, but... Night. Mostly I just don't want to miss a single stone here, but it looks like there's not a stone to get over here. Moving on. That's a pearl. Oh, what's... Oh, no. Is that the... That's the difficulty level. I want an easy difficulty level. Okay. Okay, I know this. There we go. That was actually exceptionally easy. Sorry about that. It's a trial program that needs to be uninstalled. And this is the stone of talking it out. Always talk it out. That's my advice. You don't have to make a farting noise game. Okay, now this is a puzzle if I ever saw one. Okay, I gotta find the one that has the item in it. I forgot what color it was, so we're gonna have to go through all of these, sorry. Alright, pink one. God, I love clams. Fine! No! I clicked on the wrong... God, yeah, I clicked on the blue one again accidentally. Oh, okay. Purple one. Hey, we got the stone. People definitely still go to beaches and comb with metal detectors. At least if the YouTube shorts I've been served are telling the truth. I get so many metal detector guys who are like, I'm at the beach, or I'm detecting, and I found a nickel. And it's like, cool. Beware the moon, y'all. Is that a rocket? Oh, that just takes me back to the lighthouse. I don't think I have all the stones, though. Oh, I do! I do have the stones. Oh my god, I did it! Take the necklace.
The moon and the tides. Long ago, when the moon was always full, there lived a girl named Isabeja. Although she was an only child, Isabeja had many friends. The waves and the sea, the wind and the rocks, the moon and the stars. But of all her friends, Isabeja loved the moon best. Every night, Isabeja crept from the house and ran free along the pebbly beach, where the moon made
looks
each
like a
rock
rabbit.
sparkle like a shiny black pearl. When she reached their small boat,
Smebble, thank you so
Isabeja
much for
clambered
the sub. I
aboard.
appreciate that.
Then
Thank
she
you.
dangled her feet in the cool, clear water and listened while Moon told her stories of faraway lands. How do you know these things, Moon? Isabeja would ask. I circle the world, opposite the sun. I see many things, Moon would reply. And each friend basked in the other's company. That is, until one night, when Moon didn't come. When Isabeja crept from her house on that terrible night, she stumbled in the cold and could not find her boat. Moon!
She doesn't know about the
Moon!
phases
Isabeja
of the
cried.
moon.
But Moon gave no
no.
answer. Isabeja waited many hours. Finally, Moon came, but a sadness took Isabeja's heart, for Moon no longer faced her. Each night, Isabeja waited longer for Moon to come, and each night, Moon turned further away from Isabeja. And Moon talked only about another girl across the water. Isabeja grew more jealous with every tale. Then, one
Moon's
night,
got a lot of
Moon
friends.
came not at all. Moon stayed away for many long nights, and the sky remained as dark
Yeah,
as
the display
Isabeja's
works
heart.
now. This is nice.
Finally, when Isabeja thought her heart would break, she noticed a delicate sliver of light shining low in the sky. It was Moon, peeking down from amongst the stars. Isabeja was angry. Where did you go, Moon? I thought we were friends. Moon slid into a thin curve. But I am always your friend, even when I'm away. Each thing has its cycle,
I'm
like the
just the
seasons
moon.
and tides. Why, what if the world were always in winter? Or the tide never rose and the tide pools ran dry? Isabeja imagined Moon's riddle. She shivered in eternal cold. She walked through dry
Yeah, if your friend's
pools where
ignoring
the
you,
sea
it's just
life had
because they're
died.
fucking with the
Then,
tides.
She remembered the ebb and flow of the seasons and tides.
Okay, so she did
I
remember
may
seasons.
venture
Okay, good.
far, but I will always return, for no shore is exactly like your shore. You are my friend, forever and always. Slowly, Isabeja climbed into her boat. She dangled her feet in the cool, clear water. She smiled up at the sky. Tell me a new story, my old friend.
So yeah, sometimes your friends can't talk to you, and that sucks. But oh god, hello,
Mom
Zonker.
was right in a way. I mean, Miko and I have been friends for a long time. And I remember when Miko felt left out one time when I went to a movie with Dana and we didn't invite her. I'm still angry though. I mean that Miko ignored me like that, but I'm glad she still wants to hang out. Maybe if it happens again, I'll try to remember that even if I'm left out, Miko will probably swing back around and still be my friend.
Good attitude. Good attitude. So we solved her problem. Let's go to Nicole.
Being really popular has a lot of responsibilities. I mean, I like to paint my nails, and I spend a lot of time on my hair, because everyone notices stuff like that. But my mom, Miss Super Exec, loads a lot on me, too. Flute lessons before school, gymnastics after school, museums and horseback riding lessons on the weekends, and then there's homework. Sometimes it's just too much.
Your mom just takes you to museums? Wow. She must be really rich. Or they have a membership. Which museums do you go to? Is it like the Museum of Ice Cream or Museum of Illusions or a selfie museum? Or is it like, you know, like a history museum? I gotta know more. Okay. Puzzle here somewhere because we can see the... Go in here. Oh, I see. There we go. The stone of, what's this stone represent? The straw that broke the camel's back, I guess. Let's go. Look at that table!
Nicole, being good just isn't good enough in today's world. If you want to be anyone in life, you've got to be the best.
But Dad, I'm already doing everything I can. I mean, I am the most popular girl in class. Besides, I'm doing all this extra stuff, too.
Sweetheart, what your father means is that if you're going to have a bright future, you must make sure you stay ahead of the competition. It's all part of growing up.
Well, then what if I don't want to grow up? I mean, it seems like the older I get, the more stuff I have to do to keep up with everybody else. How come I can't just play with my friends sometimes?
I'm kind of with her. I think you're setting your child up for failure, and you shouldn't do that. You should probably be more chill with your child. But what do I know? I'm just a gay man streaming children's video games on Twitch. See what else we got here. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, let's see if I can remember the order. This one, and this one, and that one. Nah, fuck. Wrong order. I'll get it, don't worry. It's doing it automatically for me again. I click that one. Oh, so it's not that they just play that infinitely. Okay. But where am I supposed to... Oh! Okay. Am I supposed to grab... Okay, I got this. I got this. Okay. I need to click on the blue one. That one. That one. That one. Go back. Go back. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. I just got to wait for another one of these to fall. There we go. Another purple one. Come on, purple. Come on, purple. Boom. 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 I said, okay, we're cool. Come. It's cool. And last but not least, one of the yellow flowers. Okay. I gotta really book it for these flowers. There we go. And the rock says... Peace? The rock says peace. Got it. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? It's peace.
I can see it already. This summer's gonna be hideous. I've got summer classes for a month, plus my parents are making me take a computer class on top of everything else.
Boo.
At least I'll get to go to the stables more. But I just wish I could drop something, you know? I mean, I feel like everything's out of control. Like, I don't even have time to eat breakfast most days. It takes so long getting my hair decent, I just have one of those breakfast bars that Mom and Dad eat. Yucko.
Kid, as you get older, you will get so used to breakfast bars. Like, that is the one thing getting old does, is you eat a lot more bars. I am very bar-centric in my diet. Okay. What? Okay, there's got to be something else here. Oh, I see. I had a... Okay. Okay. You're right. Breakfast technology has gotten way better. Like, I eat Kind breakfast bars, and they are so freaking good. Why is... Okay, never mind. Let's go. Anyways, I guess that one's about being laughed at for having an umbrella. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, guys. It's cool. It's cool. Like the cool water here. Don't see anything to click or learn here. I think this is just a random place. And we can move on. Okay. There's circus music. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Let's figure this out. Oh! I was representing their food. It's the stone of making the damn phone call. That's the stone I have the most difficulty with. Let's go. Cool stairs, first of all.
Well, hello, Miss Whitaker. How nice of you to join us.
I'm sorry, Miss McKinney. I got here as quickly as I could. My dad was late picking me up.
Chinicle, where have you been? That
Who's
sure doesn't
that?
smell like mud.
What do you mean, Bo?
It's Bo.
Oh no! What am I going to do? This is hideous. I'm totally humiliated. I'll never live this down. And it's all because I didn't have enough time to change. I can't stand this anymore.
Girl's gonna break. This is her parents need to step in and this God. Sorry I called you names, Nicole. You're going through it. Okay, I gotta match these, huh? Okay, we got this. Okay. Okay, good, good. Okay, we're going, we're going. I did it! I did it! I'm a genius! Something's going on. Did I click on this one already? Is that the one? Yeah, that's the one where she cries about her. That's fair. About her shit-stained shoes. Sorry, lady. Okay, we've got a raccoon and some shit going on here. Let's click on the raccoon. Okay, it wants these delicious berries. It should use the stick. Raccoon? Raccoon? Stick. Here, raccoon. Here's another one for you, freak. Third time's charm. Hey. Now what? Do I have them all for the necklace? I'm missing one. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know. I'm giving them to you. You're eating them. Do I need to, like, fatten you up like the squirrel? Okay, we got this. Cannot do anything. I can only give him the berries. Maybe I put the berry over here? Put the berry on the stick. Yeah! I'm a genius. Final stone, baby. The stone of... Oh, it's this stone again. I guess. All right, back to the lighthouse. Time to give her the necklace. There you go. I hope the problem is I hope the solution is your parents relaxing, because they're going too far.
Stronger than stone. Many years ago, there lived a young stonecutter named Moro.
I love
Moro
this
worked
art.
with his father, and together they lived a simple yet happy life. That is until one day
That's
when
me.
a prince rode by in a beautiful carriage. Oh, I wish you could be a powerful prince, his father sighed. Little did Moro know that a sprite, hidden amidst the rock, had heard his father and decided to grant his wish. Suddenly, Moro found himself clad in silken clothing and shoes of fine brocade. Moro had become a wealthy prince. Moro hadn't a care in the world. But one thing disturbed his father's happiness. Every day as he strode through Moro's gardens, he couldn't escape the sun's burning rays. That ball of fire is more powerful than the prince. Royalty isn't good enough. I wish Moro were the sun. The sprite was still listening. No sooner were the words spoken, but Moro blazed in the sky, scorching the faces of prince and stonecutter alike. Now Moro missed many things of his princely life, but only one thing disturbed his father's happiness. Moro could not overcome the heavy clouds that filled the sky with rain. If only Moro were the rain, his father lamented. Then he would be even better than the sun. Little did Moro's father know that the sprite could
Okay,
still
this
hear
dad's
him.
expectations,
Instantly his
man.
wish was granted. Moro lashed upon the land, and boats capsized on the seas. Now my son is the greatest in all the land, boasted Moro's father. Now Moro was quite unhappy, wet as he was. But only one thing disturbed his father's happiness. There on the shore stood a huge boulder, completely unmoved
Are
by
you going to
Moro's
make your
rainwater.
son a
The
boulder?
strength of the
You
boulder
jackass.
infuriated his father. Clearly the rock holds the greatest power in all the land. Moro must be the rock, the old man boomed. The sprite amidst the rocks heard this wish, and
I
swift
wish
as
my
lightning,
son were a
Moro
rock.
became the massive rock.
That's cool.
Now
That's
Moro
so
was
good.
very depressed indeed. But at last he had become the best in all the land. Perhaps his father would finally be pleased. Suddenly, Moro's father heard a faint chip-chap, chip-chap. It was a stone cutter, chipping away at Moro's face. Moro cried, "Enough! If only I could be a stone cutter again, then I would possess the power to cut the rocks." The sprite heard Moro's wish, and it was instantly granted. Moro's father marveled at his son's strong arms.
Moro is
so
built.
relieved was he to see Moro as himself that he swore to never make another wish again. And from that day forward, there was nothing that disturbed their happiness.
So are you going to tell your friend, like, are you going to tell your parents, like, hey, knock it
I
off?
guess it's important for me to succeed in everything. But how can I be my best when I'm totally tired and stressed out? I really have to tell Mother and Dad what I need. Maybe they'll let me visit Graham this summer. At Graham's, I can read and go for walks by the lake and write in my diary. Graham always lets me just be myself, and that's the best.
I think your parents suck is your problem, and I'm sorry that there's very little I can do to fix that. All right, time for the fan favorite,
Just because a lot
Charlotte.
of the parents around here are still together, the grown-ups just assume that everybody wants to go on a field trip with their dad. Well,
Cool outfit.
they're half right. I mean, water slides are really fat, but it's not like I have a father to go with.
Thank you, Edward
Which
Soldier.
means I won't get to go at all.
7-month resub. Thank
I
you
told
so
my mom
much.
about it, but she just rolled her eyes and went off to her dumb old job. Great. Everyone I know will be goofing off, and all I have to look forward to is a special project day at school.
God, I feel for her. Okay, so I because of my brain issues, I did really bad in high school on my senior year. And one of the things they did was have a field trip day. And it was for everyone who was in the honors classes, and anyone who was in remedial classes had to stay behind. I had to stay behind, and all they made us do all day were worksheets about how we should be better and how we need to apply ourselves. I'm not kidding. I remember that because I remember being like, this is stupid. This isn't going to make me a better, not letting me go to the wherever we were going. It's not going to make me a better person. It's just going to make me bitter at school. But no, that was I feel for her is what I'm saying. I feel for Charla. Hello. Howl at the Moon, like the dueling piano bard, Universal City Walk. Okay, see what's going on here. Are you just gonna keep howling forever? You got to do math homework where everyone went to La Ronde? I'm so sorry. I do want to go to La Ronde one day, and Canada's Wonderland. I want to see the world of Canadian theme parks. I don't think there's anything here. Hey, we know this guy. Okay, we've done this before. Oh, I need to click them. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. This is just the same puzzle from the last game. And I've got the stone of no parents. No. I don't know what that stone means.
Why did you ever have to get a divorce? We could be like normal human beings if you hadn't. Then I wouldn't stick out like such a sore thumb at school.
That hurts, Charla. No, I don't think you understand what went into my decision to divorce your father. You do realize that we didn't plan it just to make you miserable. Or maybe you don't.
Well, that's exactly what you did. Because I am miserable. You guys completely ruined my life and you don't even care. Plus, I bet you're the reason why Dad never comes to see us.
Oh, Charla, honey, don't. Oh.
Charla's got real problems. This is damn. I'm sorry, Charla. Anyways, taking the stone. Moving on.
Emil? Hi, it's Loretta. Listen, hey, we've got a problem. See, Charlotte's school is having some father-daughter water slide trip or something next Friday.
Loretta, I told you that I'm no good at these kid things. Can't you take her?
Listen,
wow,
you're her
shitty
father.
dad.
Oh, never mind. Emil, this routine has gone on long enough. Charlotte's a sensitive kid. She misses you. You should at least call her up and talk to her every now and then.
I know. I gotta go now, Loretta. I'll try and give her a call. Maybe Saturday or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what you always say.
That sucks. Charla, I'm sorry about your dad. Like, my parents were divorced, but my dad definitely came to teach her stuff. That's damn. Although, if it was like you have to take your dad to a water park, I think both me and my dad would be like, can we just stay behind and do math homework? I hate water parks. I really do. I don't care how fat the slides are, as Charla says. And my dad would not be able to do a water park either. So I'm just saying, Charla, it could be worse. Okay. I'm clicking on him. Do I need to... Oh my god, I gotta get the pot of soup for the guy. Do I have to hold it over him? Okay, let's hold the pot over the man. And we melted the stone right out of the guy. What? Mom's a mermaid now, watch out.
And now I'll probably get one of those infrequent phone calls from my dad. And that's supposed to make me feel better? All it'll do is remind me that my parents are divorced, my dad's not around, and I have no chance of going to Splash Metro. I don't know why, but writing poetry and stuff usually makes me feel better. I'm definitely putting this one in my journal.
Man, I like some things about water parks. I do enjoy the lazy river, and I enjoy the wave pool. I've mentioned before on stream, but I rode a water slide once where the raft flipped upside down and I slid down it like on my face. And ever since then, I'm like, I don't really like water slides. But I should have chosen a better water slide personally. It's my fault. How was it, right? Too high, okay. See, I just... That was it, right? Yes! Oh god, thank you all for sitting through that. While we all discussed our horror stories with the water parks, I feel bad because I've been injured. Although I've fallen, you know, upside down in the water slide, I've definitely been injured more at amusement parks than water parks, but I still... Pharaoh's Lost Kingdom in Redlands, California, which is long gone, you scarred me for life, thank God. All right, moving on. What? Oh, man! Do you see my problem? Do you see my problem? Okay, we just gotta switch these two. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. Pie, so easy, so delicious. We're all big fans. Okay, fine. Holy shit! Holy shit, did you see that? Okay, what's this one say? Being sad your parents not there. That does suck. I feel bad that her dad's such a shithead. I feel for her. Like... I just want to like shake her dad and by the shoulders and be like, as a man, sometimes you got to do stuff that is uncomfortable, but that's part of being a grown up and alive. Okay, we've got that. Okay, do I got to connect the dots? I think I can do that. Okay, not that one. Okay, we got this. We're going. And the stone says, baby pictures. Cool. Is the solution going to be that she needs to punch her dad? Because I think that's a solution that I would give. We have all the stones? I think these are all the stones. I don't see a slot for another, but let's see. Yay, it's fulfilled. All right, Charla. The solution to your problem, I'm just going to tell you what it is. It's that your dad sucks and you need to find, like, another guy to be your dad. Sorry.
Mother of the waves, in days long past, a young fisherman named Einar walked along a lonely beach. Soon, a strange, unearthly singing drew him toward a mysterious cave. There, piled on the rocks at the cave's mouth, lay 5 discarded sealskins. Quickly, Einar grabbed the softest skin he could find. Then he stole his way homeward and locked the sealskin tightly away in a dark wooden trunk. Einar returned the next morning, and there, just as he had hoped, sat a beautiful young woman. She was a selkona, a magical creature, both human and seal. Unable to slip back into her sealskin, the woman was now trapped on the land and yearning for home. Come, I will help you and love you, and we shall marry and live so happily. I promise to honor you well. With no word, Elsa, the seal woman, accepted Einar's sturdy hand. She hadn't a choice. As the months and years passed, Einar's kindness softened Elsa's fears, and she grew accustomed to life on the land. After a time, they had children, 7 in all, and together the family lived happily enough. But Elsa always gazed sadly toward the sea. Their youngest daughter, Gyða, was often puzzled by her mother's heavy heart, for nothing she did could ease her mother's pain. There must be a way to find what she's lost. And so it was that Gyða found the trunk's tiny key. As he gathered the washing, her father's nightshirt fell from her grasp, and out, onto the stones, dropped the bright little key. As soon as he touched it, Gyða knew it held her mother's happiness. She ran to Elsa's loom. Mama, look! Look what I found in Papa's shirt! Elsa's face brightened like the sun as tears welled in her eyes. Dear child, you may have found my skin. Now, quickly! The two ran to the trunk, and in a twinkling, the lock sprang open, and there lay the soft skin of a seal. Elsa gasped in delight. Now you must be brave, she said. Then the two hurried to the water's edge, while the seal mother told Gyða her story. So you see, I was never able to return to my ocean home or to my 7 children who swim there.
So your
Elsa
dad divorced
Gyða
because
panting.
he didn't have
Dear
a
daughter,
sealskin.
the sea
Got it.
is my true home, but I will always love and watch over you. Then she kissed Gyða gently, and she waded into the sea. Gracefully, Elsa pulled her sealskin up and over her body. Then she swam into the waves and disappeared from sight. Soon, a smooth seal head bobbed to the surface, and Gyða watched as seals from many nearby rocks joyfully plunged into the water, where they barked and bobbed in happy reunion. Einar heard the commotion. He knew in his heart that the key had been found, but when he reached the shore, he could only watch as his wife swam away with her kin. From that day forward, Einar's nets were always full. None in the family ever came to harm, and Gyða was happy, knowing that her mother
Zonkert!
She had lost.
We're in the middle of something, Zonk.
So my dad called and told me some stuff I never knew before.
Like what?
He told me how much better things are for both him and Mom since they broke up. He said they were more like torn apart people when they were together. Dad says he feels much better now. All I know is that I'm learning how to pick the people I spend time with, too. I asked my Uncle Horace if he'd take me to Splash Metro, and he said yes.
Okay.
Uncle Horace always tells me great stories, and he even asks me to read my poetry.
Cool.
Splash Metro's going to be the coolest.
I was gonna say, your uncle sounds chill. Just have your uncle is your dad. Just toss your dad in the ocean with the seals, and just have your uncle as your male role model for the rest of your life. He sounds much better. You also appreciate your poetry. Finding someone to appreciate a teenager's poetry, my God. All right, who's going to be helped next? I think it's you.
Hi, so I'm Stephanie.
Hi, Steph.
Things at school were going great, at least until this girl started totally copying me.
Hi, my name's really Ariane, but everyone calls me Arrow. I just know my parents won't understand why I dropped out of orchestra. How am I gonna tell them?
Hi, I'm Ginger.
Hi, Ginger.
I want to do the right thing, but I'm afraid that if I'm honest, I'm either going to hurt someone's feelings, or I might even lose my friends. I hate this. What am I going to do?
Ginger, you and I have the same problem. I feel you. It is hard out there. You know, Ginger's up first, so let's go.
People tease me about how much I love to talk. And I do, but it's only because making friends is so fun, and I'm pretty good at it. So of course, I was really psyched that Miss Hayes, my teacher, put Ingrid Collins right next to me on the seating chart. I mean, Ingrid's just so cool. And we started hanging out, 'cause I helped her with her homework and stuff. But now, Ingrid wants me to help her cheat on a test.
Oh, no! I would say, let her do it, but intentionally put down the wrong answers so that when she fails, you can be like, listen, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know things. I'm dumb as shit. You shouldn't have copied from me. That would be my suggestion. I'm pretty sure they're going to give you a better one in the game.
Where's that book? I know I brought it.
Hey, Ginger, how's it going?
I'm kind of worried about this math test. I just know I didn't study enough for it.
Well, lucky for you that you don't even need to study math. I mean, you always know the answers to Miss Hayes' questions. But hey, Ginger, I really didn't study. I mean, you'll let me see your answers, right? It's not that I want to cheat or anything. It's just that if I get a bad grade, my mom's going to be really mad, and then I won't get to go camping next weekend. Oh, now we're late. Come on.
I feel for you, Ginger. That's a bit of a problem there. It's like I gotta find all the four-leaf clovers. Got it. Yeah, you have to show your work in math. You can't just copy. Yeah, I wouldn't tell the teacher on her. I don't think that's fair. I would just be like, listen, you know what I'd tell her? Because I actually have, dyscalculia and stuff. I'd be like, lady, cheat off of me if you want, but I gotta warn you. You're probably gonna end up in remedial algebra with me. We're gonna be everyone's gonna be at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and we're gonna be doing an essay about why we're stupid. Okay, it's another one. Fine. Not mad. None of those are making me. I don't think I want to get this one as well as I did with this one. I've already done one and removed. Cool. I know what I'm doing. Sorry, I feel like I'm in that again. It's fine, it's fine, it's always fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Sorry to everyone who's good at these and who's watching me just like gritting their teeth. How did I get with this? They should give you like a, okay, sorry, this is too hard for you. I have this on the easiest setting, just so y'all know. Okay, I need it. Fuck it, I'm just gonna... Hey, I somehow did that up there by just saying fuck it, so... If you want to know the solution to getting good at these, it's literally just saying fuck it. Almost. Okay, okay, okay. We've got almost all of it. I thank you all for putting up with this. I can't imagine slide puzzles are a very interesting watch. Okay, that over there. Okay, that's there. That in the middle here. I got it down here. Can I just transpose? So close, so close. Holy shit, I did another slide puzzle. Okay, everybody give me $1 million. No, you don't need to. But I can't believe I did that. More babies? I'm sick of these babies. Babies aren't gonna help me get help me not cheat on the test. No, I missed it. Damn it, I need the stone. There we go.
Come on, Ginger. Miss Hayes never looks over here. I won't be obvious. Just keep your arm away from your paper so I can see.
I just don't know. I've never done this before.
Jeez, I can't believe you. She'll never see us. Come on, let me see your answers. Or you won't have any friends.
Wow. Okay, now that's a dick move. I'm sorry. Screw that. It's not her, again, it's not her, it's... You don't even know that she's good at math. Anyway, here's a fairy. Okay. Okay, one of these birds is the right bird. Am I missing a bird? Okay, she needs this bird. There we go. And the stone says... Is this Pandora's box? Someone's box. Taking the stone, moving right along. Got a bridge here. Oh my god, the horse jump scare. The horse drink out of the water. Do I need to... I like that there are some screens where nothing happens. I think that's really cool because, like, I'm not even being sarcastic. I like that there's a... I like the sense of mystery this game has.
Oh no. Ingrid's right. She could say anything she wants about me and make sure everyone hears it. And then no one will like me. But I can't just help her cheat on a test. I mean, if Miss Hayes finds out, I'll get in trouble too. Big trouble. Now what do I do?
That was incredibly easy. Okay, so if your friend wants you to cheat on the test, you just climb a mountain. And that way, by climbing the mountain, you evade the situation. This tangram? Okay, I have to fix... It's fine, I know what I'm doing. Go here? Where do you go? Here? You want me to put the bridge, yo? I have to fit these together first? Yeah, see, I definitely need to place these somewhere, but as to where, I'm not aware. You'd think... Here? No. Here. It's cool. Here? No, not in the least. You know, I'm leaving and coming back, and I'm gonna see if the graphics give me a hint. No. Okay. I'm gonna try by the water wheel again. I really think that's where it needs to be. Because, see, it's like it's... Surely it's gotta be over here. Surely. Yeah! Okay! Here we friggin' go. There we go. There we go. We're getting it. Boom, baby, let's go. And the stone says... B hall monitor, got it. We got a present for you, and it's the solution to all your problems.
The sea turtle's treasure. Long ago, in Moëlan-sur-Mer, after a strange summer storm had raged upon their village, two cousins, Aliénor and Martine, walked along the beach. But when Martine bent down to remove wood from a tangled net, she beheld a strange sight. A great sea turtle lay on its back, struggling in the sand. Aliénor, Aliénor, look what I found, Martine exclaimed. Help me, the turtle said weakly. Aliénor and Martine gasped. The creature had spoken. Turn me over. Quickly, the cousins helped right the creature. Suddenly, the turtle began to shimmer and shift. A cloud of sea mist rose and a beautiful woman appeared. She was draped in glistening blue robes that moved like the waves of the deep, and her hair flowed like soft seagrass. Maidens of the shore, the sea woman said, I come from the realm of warm waters. I was carried here by the storm as I swam
I'm back in.
the shape
Who is
of a
she?
turtle.
I leave
You
for
have
a
saved
second,
my
and
life,
oh my god,
and for
the
that
woman
you
has
shall be
appeared.
richly rewarded.
Then she reached into her shimmering cloak and pulled out 2 small boxes, glittering with fish scales and delicate shells. "These gifts are your reward," the sea woman explained. "But heed my
Fiddle-dee-dee,
warning.
everybody, it's
You
me.
must keep these boxes tightly closed. Not until the moon rides the sky should you open their lids." "Not until the moon rides the sky," promised Eleanor. "When the moon rises high," promised Martine.
Fiddle-dee-dots,
Then
I'll
the
be
sea
opening
woman's
that
robes
box.
flashed in the sun. A mist suddenly rose, and the woman vanished from sight. Eager to share
Goodbye,
their
strange
story,
woman.
Eleanor and Martine ran towards home. When they stopped to catch their breath, Martine restlessly turned her box over in her hands. "Oh, why should I wait till the moon rises? What can the sea woman do to us now that she's so far away?" Eleanor
I am
grew
online,
uneasy.
thank you.
"But our promise, Martine." Martine only
She's
shrugged.
a turtle.
Eagerly, she unlatched the box.
Is she in
But
the turtle
before
club?
she could see what was inside, a cold, salty breeze blew across her arms, and the box crumbled to dust in her hands. "Oh, the sea woman tricked us!" And Martine stormed off, leaving Eleanor alone with her
Don't
unopened
open the
treasure.
box. If a strange
When
woman
Eleanor
gives you a
returned
box,
home,
do
she
not open
patiently
it. That
waited
is the
until
jester's
glowing white
command.
moon lifted into the sky. Not until then did Eleanor open her box. Slowly, she unlatched the clasp of purest gold. Slowly, she lifted the glittering lid. And there, glinting in the moonlight, lay lustrous pearls and gleaming corals, sparkling gems and silver coins. And from that day forward, Eleanor's
Okay.
family was never
The
poor,
solution
and their
is if you meet a
comforts were
turtle
great
woman, listen to
throughout their
her.
lives.
Listen to the turtle
You
woman.
know, the more I think about it, cheating isn't really about whether or not you get caught. I mean, if I let Ingrid cheat, she won't learn anything. Besides, it's her problem if she didn't study for the test. No, I really need to be honest about what I feel is right. And if I do lose friends over this, well, they're probably friends who treat me dishonestly. Forget that.
I just want to know, who is the friend who's like, "Oh, I heard you didn't help someone cheat. I will never be your friend again. Be off with thee." I want to know them. They terrify me. These antisocial friends she fears. All right, let's help another person with their problems.
I'm kind of shy and moody.
Same!
Last year, it seemed
Same!
like nobody ever noticed me. But then my mom started braiding my hair and stuff, and pretty soon people started to pay attention to me a little more. But that was before this girl named Whitney decided that she wanted some of the attention too.
All right, fiddle-dee-dare, we're here to help the hair. Whitney definitely stole that from her, though. There's no doubt. Whitney, you look like you went to one of those hair braiding places at the amusement park and got your hair braided. Has anyone here ever done that? I'd never have. And I definitely can't now, because if you didn't know, I'm bald. I'm a bald jester man. So I can't have anything braided in my hair. Oh, here we go. I have gotten my face painted at one of those booths, and I've definitely gotten, when I was, oh my goodness, at the Ren Fair, I got a fake henna tattoo many, many, many years ago when I was 12. Hello? Oh, God. Hold on. is fine. This is fine. Oh, welcome, Green. Oh, you know, I am doing full playthroughs of Rocket games, so we may return to the Rocket series at some point. I'm not sure. But I will at least be playing the Rocket games. I quite enjoy them. Hold on. Mr. Bird. There we go. If someone's copying your style, the solution is to become a bird.
Hi, Stephanie. Wow, so I really like your hair like that. Did you do it by yourself?
Oh, thanks, Nicole. No, my auntie was visiting this summer from California, and she told me that all the girls where she comes from wear really cool braids in their hair with beads and stuff in them. So I asked her if she would show me how to braid my hair.
Too bad people at this dumb school don't do stuff like that. I mean, it looks really cool. At least some of us understand style.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Okay, see ya.
Oh, hey, before my auntie left to go back to California, she gave me this really neat necklace, too. Check it out.
Well, that's not really my style, but it is kind of cool, I guess.
Okay. I'm Nicole with the underhanded compliment here. Oh, it's not my style. I guess it's not a piece of shit. Bird, what do you want? Yeah, no, I see a growth arc here for Nicole, which is good. Which is good. Good for her. Anything clickable? No. Ugh. Okay, there we go. That's me. I'm bursting into the scene. Alright, moving on.
Wow, Whitney, that's a really cool necklace. Would you let me wear it after lunch today?
Well, maybe. But only if you promise not to lose it or anything.
I promise. Don't worry, you can trust me. So, where did you get this anyway? I think I've seen it before somewhere, like maybe at the mall or something.
Oh, that's weird. I mean, yeah, I got it while I was shopping with my dad. I'll lend you my necklace if you let me come over and play on your computer after school.
It's a deal.
They're going to use the Go Genie service to log online and make mean posts. No, that's not what I wanted.
Whitney,
We're
that's
stuck
a really
in a loop.
cool necklace. Would you let me wear it after lunch today?
Well, maybe. But only if you promise not to lose it. I promise. Don't worry, you trust me. So where did you guys anyway? Did you see it before somewhere, like maybe at the mall or something? Oh, that's weird. I mean, yeah, I got it with my dad. I'll let you know next week over playing computer at school. It's a deal.
I haven't done that yet. Did you like that? Did you like their voices sounding like that? I think that's delightful. I think the whole game should be like that. But moving on. I've missed 2! Oh, god damn it. What? Stop doing that. Okay.
Hi, Whitney. So I couldn't help noticing your necklace.
Yeah, pretty cool, huh?
It is, but well, I mean, don't you think it looks a lot like mine?
Nah, my necklace is totally different. See? It doesn't have those little dangly things on it.
Oh, well, I guess I just noticed you checking it out the other day when Nicole Whitaker was asking me about it. I thought you might have gotten yours because you saw mine.
Oh, you wish, Stephanie. I got mine because I thought it was cool, not because of stupid Nicole Whitaker. And anyway, maybe it's just none of your business.
Ooh. Drama. Okay, so first of all, goodbye. Okay, normal mode. Okay, so there's you could tell because there's a clam here that there's a thing I'm supposed to do here, but as to where it is, that takes me home, and I don't need to do that. Did that. But it's very, see, because this is here, so I'm supposed to, there we go. Found it. Okay. Okay. Here. Okay, that star's not movable. Okay, we got this. I'm an intelligent man. Okay. Okay, if you can't move them, they're in the right place. That should go here, right? Like, we need to switch. Yeah, it's very... Puzzles are fine once you get the hint, like once you can figure them out, but I'm not as they say, the sharpest tool in the shed, so... Okay, it looks like... Okay, I think I'm getting it. Okay. Oh, okay, I didn't even need to move the other ones. I don't know why I was bothering with that. Stone! It's the baby stone again! I'm sick of this stone! Let's move back. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look a little bit here. I did see that bird nest. I am gonna... Hey, guys. I'm gonna check out that bird nest in a second here. Go to that bird nest. Okay. Does the bird... That's it? I just needed to find the bird a partner? Okay. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Did I not get everything? What do you mean I'm missing? It's fine. I'm fine. I'm not mad. I forgot the gems. You're right. Fuck! It's cool. It's cool. The secret path to the sea has definitely not flabbergasted me. I didn't pick them up. I was too busy moving and schmoving. Oh. I'm a clown man. Jester, technically, but same div. Okay, there we go. Now, there we go. All right, here's your necklace. The solution to your copycat problems are soon at hand. Here's a deranged story.
Waipalo forgets himself. When the goddesses and gods still ruled Hawaii, Moli'i ruled the sands. When the old upupa scuttled along Poipo Beach, all the birds commented on Moli'i's grace and agility. She never wanted for respect. It came to pass that an ambitious young Eva bird named Waipalo became jealous of Moli'i's position. When the other birds talked of Moli'i's skill and beauty, Waipalo could only look at his own lanky body and large wings with despair.
Bro, you look like a cool bird.
Wanted what Moli'i had. And so the young bird hatched a plan. Watch, listen, imitate. For 3 days and 3 nights,
yeah, if I was doing it, it would be
Waipalo
secret
hid
paths
behind a
to the
cluster
museum.
of lava rocks and never turned from his task. On the morning of the 4th day, Waipalo was ready. Aloha, Waipalo, said Moli'i graciously. And how are things Iluna in the sky? I wouldn't know, said Waipalo, for I found it much nicer being here on the beach. Just then, a large wave came tumbling over the sand. As it pulled back, Moli'i scurried on her long, thin legs to find her first catch of the day. As Moli'i sliced into the sand with her long, sharp beak, Waipalo dug into the beach with his. Another wave pounded the shore. Moli'i instantly scuttled in search of more food. Waipalo was right behind her, trying to run on his long, gangly legs. Now the onlookers laughed openly. Waipalo grew angry.
I don't know, I like
young
this bird.
Waipalo, Moli'i said with affection. I am respected not because I am quick or agile or have a sharp beak. I am respected because I am what I am, nothing more, nothing less. Then thinking carefully, Moli'i said, Why, I couldn't soar like you if I tried. Soar for us, Waipalo, the feathered chorus cried. Seeing an opportunity to capture some attention, Waipalo puffed out his chest and spread out his wings and flapped and flailed and found he could no longer rise into the air. Waipalo had spent so much time imitating Moli'i that he couldn't even remember how to fly. The bird chorus laughed and squawked until Waipalo was too tired to flap anymore. He stood there, embarrassed, knee-deep in the soggy sand. My dear Waipalo, said Moli'i once the flapping had stopped, it seems to me that you've simply forgotten yourself. For 3 days and 3 nights, the Mauka clouds rained and the trade winds blew, and still Waipalo stood on Poipo Beach. It wasn't until the 4th day that Waipalo began to remember.
Good.
A warm draft ruffled his feathers, and
Yeah,
without
yeah,
thinking,
yeah, fly, you
Waipalo
freak.
began flapping. He flapped and he flapped, and soon the warm draft lifted his body high into the sky. Waipalo stretched and looped. He soared over Napali. He dove for fish. He hung in midair. And from the beach below, Moli'i smiled to herself, for she had known all along that Waipalo could never be anything but the very unique bird he already was.
All right, cool. So don't
Maybe
imitate.
if Whitney got a necklace like mine, it's almost kind of a compliment. But I still say it doesn't feel very good when someone's trying to copy you. I guess the important thing to remember is that even if people try to copy me, I'm the only one that can ever be the real me.
It's true.
I have a million things that are totally my own, and nobody can copy that.
She's right. When she's right, she's right. All right, we got 2 girls left.
The thing is, my parents are pretty cool, really.
Yeah.
And they've always helped me when I wanted to do something. They even got me a medicine drum when I was only 5 years old, because I really wanted to learn to play.
Cool.
My older brothers, Roger and Kenny, play classical flute and guitar, and my parents are really proud of them. But I'm not like them. I'm just not into classical music. I want to play in a rock band, but how am I going to make my parents understand?
Okay. That can be tough. All right, we're underwater. Fish. 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 Okay, it's the stone of being a cool show off. I respect that.
My dad's a really good auto mechanic. He fixes fancy cars during the day. But at night, he makes his own cars, right in our garage. He welds together
Thank
old
you for
car
letting me
parts
know I
to make
forgot the
these
stone. I'll
weird
go get
custom
it.
hot rods. And then my mom designs the way each car gets painted. It's totally cool.
You can't go by the book, Arrow. When I'm making a car, I just listen to my heart and make it up as I go along. That's what makes my cars different from everyone else's.
Not to be a wet blanket, but when you're making a car, you should probably follow the instructions, but that's, you know, nah. Okay, that was nice and easy. Thank you, game. I'm remembering the stone this time. There we go. Please, God, not another slide puzzle. I've already done 2 slide puzzles somehow. I'm so afraid they're going to throw another one at me. Hi, I'm the fish! Thank you, Ryu, for the follow. Here's a horrible fish. Do I need to click on the bubble when it's... I do. I do need to click on the bubble when it's big. Okay. Okay, okay. I don't know what you want from me. I miss the sliding tile puzzles. I didn't mean to go. Hold on, let's go back. Okay, okay, so when we blow up the fish, it makes a bubble. And when you click on the bubble, something happens. Hold on, let's look at this at least.
I just can't figure out how to tell Mom and Dad that I dropped out of orchestra. I mean, playing timpani, the big drums in the orchestra, is really fun. But I'd rather be playing hip music with my friends. One night, after dinner, Mom and Dad heard me goofing around on my drums.
What are you playing, hon? That sounds so, different.
What concerto is that from, Arrow?
I was so bummed. I totally chickened out. I said I was just doing warm-up exercises or something. I just couldn't explain.
I think your hot rod parents would understand if you like rock and roll. Like, I'm not... Okay, so... Click, and then I'm just gonna wait up here. It's like I need to wait until it's a certain size. I'm gonna try... Okay. I'm gonna try when it's really small. Chat? What the fuck? Okay, okay, okay. So it gives a bubble every time you click on it. The bubble goes to different sizes. And... Okay. Trying to... No, I really do like that the games treat you like not like a kid when the stories are like, hey, here's a story about someone whose dad sucks, and honestly, that's fair. I am so baffled. I may not solve this girl's problem. I have no clue what to do here, in the least. Okay. Blow on this. Makes a bubble. Bubble does a bunch of dumb shit. Sorry. Maybe I let the bubbles go. Maybe I don't touch the bubbles. That's it. No, I touched them. I just need to pop a certain amount. Let's try this again. I'm going to try to pop them all. That was it. I needed to pop them all in a row. Okay, thank you so much, chat, for that. I genuinely was baffled. It's the stone of... It's a camel stone, man. Gotta watch out for that camel stone. It's the stone of having too much shit on your plate.
Hey, you guys, listen to this. I've been practicing at home with the CD player.
Way to go, Arrow! Woo, woo.
I love that frame animation dance.
Arrow, that was wonderful. I see you're using some classical techniques to make some of those sounds. That's very creative. Now I can see what you've been doing with your practice time. We miss you in orchestra, but I'm glad to see you're still playing music.
Yeah, Arrow's the best. Someday, when we're older, we're gonna start a band.
Well, that sounds like a great idea. It will take a lot of hard work and effort. Arrow, your parents must be very proud of you.
Well...
Tell them! They literally make hot rods! I'm sorry, you lucked out to have I mean, if your parents make hot rods and they don't like you doing rock and roll, then your parents suck, honestly. I have a feeling they'll be okay with this, though. I click on that guy, and he does that. Oh, there's a bunch more. Oh, I gotta direct them right way. Okay, hold on. I'll direct you. I got you. Come on. I'm trying to direct you to your friend. No, up, Come on. Pop. The bop technique worked. I can't believe that worked. Where do I go now? Odds? Do I have all the stones? I do have... No, I'm missing one. Okay, that's fine. We'll find it. I could never start a band. I'm not musically inclined. I can just make weird lyrics. gotta put a castle together. That should be easy. Boom. There we go. Okay, we can build from here. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. They're making a castle. Castle in the game. We're making a castle. I hope it's not really. Castle, castle, castle. My mom was finished building it. And here's my castle. It doesn't look like shit. Ta-da. What's this a stone of? Got it. Stone of guidance. Boom. And let's go back and solve her problem. The solution is to literally tell your hot rod parents about this. Why won't you let me give it to her? There we go.
Goose Lake. Long ago, a girl named Mei Ling lived in a village which was suffering from terrible drought. The rice fields were dying and her people were hungry. So Mei Ling went to the mountains to cut bamboo to make brooms to sell. Mei Ling climbed high into the mountains, higher than she ever had before. Suddenly, she came upon a clear blue lake, shimmering in the sun. She
Watch out
saw
for
that
selkies.
the harvest could be saved if she could make the water flow to the fields below. Mei Ling walked all around the lake, but could find no way to create an opening in the craggy rocks and boulders. She discovered a huge stone gate amidst the rocks, but push as she might, the gate would not open. Mei Ling turned sadly to return home, when suddenly a wild goose appeared and whispered,
"Sing for the daughter of the Dragon King. She can help you get the golden key which opens the gate."
Mei Ling sang all the beautiful songs of her people, and finally, to her delight, a girl appeared from the lake. "I am Long Nu, the Dragon King's daughter. Although I am forbidden to meet humans, I could not resist your lovely songs. I grow lonely singing alone, so I've come to you in secret. Please help me get the key to unlock this gate," Mei Ling begged. "The people in my village need water to save them from hunger. My father guards the key in a cave deep at the bottom of the lake. He would destroy anyone who tried to take it. But if we sing together, he may crawl to the mouth of the cave to listen. If I keep singing, you may be able to slip past him."
This is
Gathering
Yuri, you're
all
right.
her courage, Mei Ling sang with Long Nu at the mouth of the cave. All went as planned, and she entered.
I like the cool dragon.
Though dazzled at first by all the jewels and pearls, Mei Ling kept searching until she found the key. Just as the goose had said, the key opened the heavy stone gate. Water flowed down the mountainside to the fields below.
Hooray!
Although the Dragon King was furious when he discovered his loss, he soon returned to admiring his treasures and forgot his anger. The two girls
fuck it, I don't
became
need it.
close friends and met by the stream every morning to sing, their
Yay!
voices blending in beautiful harmony. Today, women still gather to sing the songs they love and to celebrate the bravery of the girl who saved her village.
You know what? Even though Mom and Dad might be bummed that I'm not playing classical music, I think if I just tell them how much I love playing other kinds of music, they might understand. I mean, my dad would get pretty bored if he could only work on regular cars, and my mom would go crazy if she didn't paint. Like Dad says, listen to your heart and make it up as you go along. If I tell them that's what I'm doing, maybe Mom and Dad will understand after all.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna understand. Again, they build hot rods, and if your hot rod building parents are upset at you playing rock music, then we've got a whole other problem on our
Hey,
hands.
I'm Viva. My parents say they love me, but the way they've been acting lately makes me feel like they don't love me at all.
Oh shit, okay, that's a really difficult problem. Wait, no, where is she? Did I click on her? Okay, no, she's out there. I have face blindness and I confuse two
See,
characters.
my mom and dad always say they want the best for me, but then they do these totally
everyone
crazy
hangs
things.
safe with Milton. That's
like last week, they told me that next year I'm going to have to go to a new school. They say it's a lot better, but don't they know that I like my school? I mean, if I change schools, I won't have any friends at all.
All right, let's solve her problems about switching scope. Footprints. Footprints. Oh. Okay, I clicked on the footprints. Oh, wait, no. Okay. All right, fine. I'll take it. We got it. Is that like a talk things over stone? Good stone.
The whole thing just doesn't make any sense. We've lived in the same house since I was really little, and I've known my friends here forever. And now, all of a sudden, Mom and Dad think it's a good idea to change everything just so I can go to some dumb school that they say has a good music and dance program? I don't know. Dad's going to have to change his hours around so he can drive me, and I'm gonna lose all my friends. It's crazy.
She does not want to go to charter school.
But I'm going to lose all my friends. I don't understand.
Honey, we're doing this for you. This new school will offer you challenges and a great music and dance program.
Sweetheart, your mom and I want you to have every opportunity in life. Your new school is much better than the schools around here, and I promise you, you'll meet a lot of other creative kids just like you.
But what if I don't want to be challenged? What if I refuse to go anywhere?
Viva, the decision's already been made. We're doing this because we love you.
Oh!
Yeah, you're right. It is a magnet school. I get it, though. Think there's anything to click here, so moving on. Rock time. Frog's done. That's me all the time with all the question marks around me. Oh God, hi. Please don't eat me. I'm just helping people with their problems. I'm normal. I can be very easily ignored and not eaten. Move on. Stone of. Fire. Cool. Fire, fire. Oh, fish. Yeah, I gotta wait. Uh-huh. I'm gonna wait right here. Fuck. It's cool. It's cool. Did you see that it was only 1 second I could grab the fish? It's fine. I'm not mad. Come on! Eat it! There we go. Thank you for the stone, sir. Okay. We have all the stones! Folks, we have all the stones. This is our final girl. We are going to finish the game. Let's go. I love the ethereal music, friends, but how do I exit? Help me. I was doing it earlier. I was like, oh, okay, there we go. Here we frickin' go. It's the story of why magnet schools are nice. There you go.
The Fire of Wisdom. Many generations ago on the island of Mindanao, there lived a young girl named Nico. Nico and her grandmother lived atop a mountain that overlooked a tiny village. One day, Nico returned from a trip to the village with some very strange news. "Grandmother," she cried as she burst into the hut. "Grandmother, the sea is disappearing. The sea is leaving the land." Liloy immediately set down her weaving. "Describe to me what you have seen, child, and do not forget any details." Nico told her grandmother everything about the water that traveled backwards, about the beaches that were becoming dry. Liloy slowly rose. "Child, run to the work hut, grab every torch you can find, and bring them to me. Quickly, quickly." "They do not know," whispered Liloy. "But I do. I remember." When Nico returned with the bundles,
I love the
Liloy
art
began
style of these
thrusting them into
stories.
their need fire. "Follow me and do exactly as I do." Nico's throat tightened in fear. Suddenly, deliberately, Liloy thrust her burning torches into the dry stalks of rice. "Grandmother," Nico cried. "Stop! I don't understand." The girl was sure that her aged grandmother had finally lost her mind. Down the mountain, villagers saw the smoke. Word spread like the fire itself. "To the mountain! To the mountain!" cried the villagers. "To save Liloy and Nico!" The people ran up the mountain, prepared to fight the blaze. But Liloy put out her arm. "No, let it burn." "My grandmother's gone mad," Nico sobbed. "She is burning our food on purpose." Liloy waited until the last villager puffed up the hill. Then she gathered them all together at the edge of the mountain. Liloy pointed to the dry beach below. "Look." To the villagers' amazement,
That looks cool.
a dark wall of water thundered toward them. "Friends, there has been an earthquake at sea," the wise woman said. "It happened once when I was a girl. First, the sea is pulled back, but soon it returns." No sooner had Liloy spoken, but the terrible wave crashed against the island. The ground shook beneath their feet. Their huts and boats were splintered like dry stalks of rice. Liloy had saved their lives. "You see now why I burn my crops," Liloy said. Nico wiped away her tears and bowed her head in respect. Everyone worked together to extinguish Liloy's fire, and Nico found a few stalks of rice that had been spared by the flames. "May I help you plant the fields again?" Nico said, reaching out for Liloy's strong brown hand.
Okay.
Sometimes it's really hard to understand what Mom and Dad are doing, but I guess they really do love me, even though things they do can seem scary or confusing on the outside. It's going to be really hard to switch schools and everything, and I'm really going to miss my friends, but at least my parents understand what I'm feeling. They're showing me it takes courage to change something that's really big, so maybe I can use my courage too.
And with that, take a fucking look. I did 2 slide puzzles, 2 of them, to get this. I worked my ass off for these gems. Look at that. Look at those gems. Look at those gems and jewels. Look at all these problems I solved. You're all great. You don't need any other help. I fixed it. I fixed all your problems. You have no more problems, thanks to me and the magic stones of secret paths to the sea. Get out of here. Is there anything else? I want to see if there's anything else. Is there like a screen or something or nothing? You just get no ending. You just get the satisfied feeling of doing what you did. I guess that's okay. End. Yeah, I'm sure. See some credits here. I enjoyed this one. I did get a little confused and ornery because I do not like slide puzzles. But overall, I thought this was really interesting. I actually really liked the girls' problems in this one more. They seemed really, they actually seemed really grounded in problems that I'm like, damn, I could have been me, you know? So I really like that some of the problems were depressing problems, because kids have to deal with depressing stuff, and it doesn't help to pretend that it doesn't happen. So I like that the game kind of went in on that too. I like this game a lot. Image Builder software, you did a good job, especially with the art. The art was really good in this. Much better than the other one. I really like this. I really like the sound design too. Very peaceful and different. So Secret Paths to the Sea is, I think, my favorite Purple Moon game. I really enjoyed this. Good use of the formula. We got to see the polar bears again. Quite good. Good stuff. All right, folks, it's time for intermission. And when we come back, it's Ford time with the power of Laserdisc. So we're going to come back after about a 10-minute intermission, and we will witness the world of the Ford Laserdisc. So get excited. Get excited. All right, see you in about 10 minutes.
Hello, and welcome to another in a series of mind-body healing tapes from Prevention Magazine. During the course of this tape, you'll learn what may be the most important health message of all: how to build your body's natural safeguard against disease. In other words, your immune power. We'll introduce you, first of all, to your allies in the war against germs, your army of white blood cells, which shield you from a daily onslaught of invisible foes, countless invaders causing everything from cancer to the common cold. You'll then learn ways to keep your immune power at its peak.
I'll have the spinach, please, and an order of squash.
Why green and yellow vegetables can fortify cell immunity. And how a daily walk helps keep those cells alert and healthy. You'll also learn how a good night's sleep regenerates your forces and guards against battle fatigue. Next, we'll brief you on ways to cut stress and how to counter negative thoughts which can leave you more open to illness. We'll help you devise a positive plan, a written one, in fact, reinforced by ways to avoid hostility. Finally, you'll learn why one of the best defenses of all is laughter. Then, on side 2, we'll teach you to program your body to fight illness. First, by relaxing every inch of it, fully and deeply. Your mind will then be in more control, allowing you to imagine and visualize, and to form positive pictures to strengthen your immune power. You can use the side 2 techniques every day as both a soothing escape and a mental workout for your immune system. But first, let's see how you've been treating your immune system so far. See if any of the following are things you've been doing. You're on a strict diet, so strict, in fact, that...
Look, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna skip lunch today.
You're always on the run, and grab your meals whenever and wherever you can.
2 drive-up delights, please, and your super fast fries.
Exercise. The only form you get all week is...
Channel 4? Nah. Channel 8? Nah. Channel 10?
As for a good night's sleep, sure, you've had one. Let's see, it was when...
There, you're all tucked in now. Sleep tight.
A vacation trip for you means lots of sun. So much, in fact, that...
Oh, I feel like jalapeno dip on a grill.
When there's a delay of some sort, you tend to be, expressive.
Come on, move it, huh? Get that piece of junk out of here.
Or you keep it all inside instead. If any of these habits hits home, you could be hurting your immune system. Suddenly, you've got that flu bug going around, or an infection that lingers. You might even be inviting a more serious disease, now that your immune power is flagging. Then, get with it. Rev up that magnificent germ-fighting machine, your body's natural immune system. In fact, let's scan its major components and see just how they all work in your defense. First up, your bone marrow. That's where both red and white blood cells emerge. The red cells are special delivery workers, carrying oxygen where needed. The white cells, meanwhile, form a standing army, a well-knit brigade of special units. Some white cells fight the enemy: bacteria, viruses, assorted yeasts, fungi, and parasites. Other white cells train recruits. Some keep records. There's even a team that picks up casualties. Your immune corps never goes on leave, not when 1 million bacteria occupy 1 square inch of your skin, even skin that's freshly scrubbed. You gather germs when you play with your kids, or pet the family pooch. As for food...
Great carrot cake, all right.
What you don't taste are the insidious germs hitching a ride on that fork as you lift it to your mouth, or the stealth attack of viruses you inhale when a co-worker sneezes. If the enemy does breach your line of defense and entrenches itself, the germ's collective growth is called an infection. The resulting ills are legion, everything, in fact, from a plague to a persistent cold or flu. That's why a strong immune system is vital to your health. One thing it does is fight the germ's further entrenchment. Let's say you brought home a little souvenir from that party last weekend, a flu virus. Your army of immune cells is now faced with a special challenge. For one thing, Viruses are the tiniest of microbes. They are so small that they set up shop inside your cells, turning them into virus factories. Fresh off the assembly line, the cloned viruses look for other cells to invade, thus compounding the attack. Luckily, a specialized fighter cell zeroes in on the stricken body cell and pierces it. Down goes the assembly line. More fighter cells, meanwhile, seek out the escaping viruses and kill them. The result? Instead of being flat on your back, you're up and about a lot sooner. Your body's immune power, though, doesn't stop there. It notifies intelligence of the intruding force. If the enemy virus reappears, it's quickly dispatched. That's how you're made immune to specific strains, like chickenpox. Now, what can you do to keep your troops in shape? Feed them well, so they're not starved for the right nutrients. Grabbing a bite on the run or skipping meals entirely just won't do. The immune troops, you see, tend to be last in line for chow. They're fed after your brain, nerves, and other key organs get their share. As for the menu itself, be sure to add the right vegetables, leafy greens and yellow-orange ones like carrots and squash. They contain high amounts of beta-carotene, which your body converts to vitamin A. You need A for healthy skin and for protective coatings where germs enter the body, areas like your mouth, nose, and lungs. Vitamin A guards in other ways, too. It helps your germ-fighting cells to produce antibodies and joins their fight against cancer. Fortunately, it's easy to load up on vitamin A. A single raw carrot, for instance, provides about 4 times the recommended daily allowance for the vitamin.
Dinner's ready.
Ah, what's that I smell? Baked sweet potato. Another good source of not only A, but other essential vitamins, minerals too. Other foods that boost immune power are popular in the South.
Now you just sit right down and try some of these collard greens and turnips, you hear?
Don't mind if I do. Both are chock full of vitamins A and C, a powerful germ-fighting duo. Now, let's go to where the food's cooked Italian style. How about a bowl of spaghetti? Pasta contains the right starch, as well as B vitamins. Both boost your immune power. Other sources of the right starch and B-complex group are found at the supermarket. Stock up on whole grain cereals, lean beef, and dairy products. And look for foods rich in vitamin B6. Immunity-wise, B6 is the most important of the vitamin B group. Add a touch of wheat germ to your cereal. Add some chickpeas into your salad. Nibble sunflower seeds as a snack. On a cold day, sip a steaming bowl of navy bean soup. When the weather's hot, slip a salmon steak on the grill. Other foods rich in vitamin B6 are chicken breast and beef liver. Now, we turn to the sea for your immune power's most important mineral. Zinc, researchers say, helps your body secrete a vital hormone, a natural serum that sends in the green berets, super germ-fighting cells that finish off the toughest of viruses.
Hi, I'm back. I hope your immune system's better now. I worked hard to basically. It seems like their solution is to eat a lot of veggies. So guess what I've been doing lately? I love veggies. You know what I'm making tonight? They had a big deal at HEB. For some reason, HEB sent me a bunch of coupons for their vegan stuff that they make now. They're like, hey, do you want a bunch of vegan yogurt and vegan meat for really cheap? And I'm like, yeah, please. Especially if it doesn't have soy, I can eat it. So I've got coconut yogurt, almond milk yogurt, which I've had it before. It kind of tastes like sour cream. So I'm not like super big on it, but it's good. It's cholesterol free, so that's good. That's why I'm eating it. But yeah, tonight I'm going to be making regular mac and cheese, not vegan, with some of this cheap vegan meat that I got. I hope it's good. If it's bad, apologies to everyone who eats it. All right, it's time for Ford. As we've seen in some other Laserdisc showcases, one of the biggest adapters of the interactive Laserdisc was car manufacturers and car companies. Ford, GM, and a bunch of other car companies made Laserdiscs to train their employees. In fact, a lot of places made Laserdiscs to train their employees in the 80s. What makes these ones different, and I've only watched a little bit of them to make me go into this one blind, but what's interesting about these is they feature puppets. So first off is detailing the plan presented by Ford.
Look, I'm going to tell you one more time. Add up this column of expenses for repairs.
Yeah.
Great. Now add up this column for monthly payments after 2 years.
Uh-huh.
Terrific. Now what do you got?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
The price of my car is a lot higher than these figures.
No, forget about that. Look, this is the third time I've gone through this worksheet. Look, this here number is what you save. It's the joy of a new car.
Yeah, but I don't
No, don't give me any lip. Owning a new car is fun. You're going to like it, and you're going to be through them doors again in 24 months, and we're going to do this all over again.
No way. I'm tired. I'm confused. Take a hike.
Wait. No, don't go. Look, we'll cut a deal on the radio. I'll throw in a cassette deck. Wait, don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go.
Good job, jackass.
Wow, whose deal is it? Where am I?
You're in the studio.
Oh, what happened?
You were having a nightmare.
No, well, at least I was asleep. Why do we have to get up so early to tape these things?
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, we have to get started.
Good morning, everyone.
The director, he's still in town.
Stay calm, stay calm. Look,
I can't get over how his mouth animates.
Wait, don't go.
Right?
Don't go.
It doesn't open, it just
Well, let's get
turns
rolling.
triangular.
Time is money. You all set, Dave? I'm ready. Places, please. Do you have copy?
Right here.
We'll follow every word and keep your eye on Roscoe. Tape rolling and action.
Hi, guys. Well, everyone looks bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning, so get your pencils sharpened because today we're going to highlight the arithmetic section of the presentation. Now, as a reminder, let me review our present status. We've presented the concept board clearly and concisely.
He's a puppet
Most
in a
importantly,
human world,
we've landed the
being
customer
forced to
on the
work
call.
at a
Our
Ford
next job, and
dealership.
one which we'll examine in detail
Terrible
today,
fate.
is the presentation of the plan comparison worksheet.
Using the plan, how do we get the customer into the worksheet?
Yeah, how do we get him into
bridge
it?
would start, come on back to my office and let me show you 2 ways to get your car. The conventional way and the plan. I'll show you both and let you decide which way you'd like to go. And then using third-party numbers, you can begin the worksheet designed to compare buying a car
he's
the
basically
conventional
Glenn
way
Gary
with
Glenn
the
Feld.
plan. Turn the papers around so it faces the customer, hand them a pencil, and let them write the numbers.
Dave, we've already gone over this, and I'm tired.
Imagine how a customer might feel if a salesman spent too much time on it.
I understand. I also know that you know more about it than I know about it, and the more I know about it, the less I remember about it.
I see. Well, let's make it easier for you. Let's look at this sheet as 4 separate but linked sections. 1, the conventional deal explanation. 2, the conventional deal obligations. 3, the plan explanation. And 4, the plan options. And we'll take them one at a time.
Can't we
Some
just
common
find
customer
stones for the
objections and some
customers to
common
solve their
errors you might be
problems
guilty
instead of selling
yourself.
them
I don't
cars?
feel guilt, Dave. I feel remorse. I just want to sell more cars.
Stop begging, Roscoe. It's bad form.
Yeah? How do you close? With a gun?
Roscoe,
I want to know
Listen
more.
up
I
and
like.
take
I've
notes. Here we
turned
go.
around on Roscoe. I
Section
kind of
1.
love him.
The conventional deal
He's a
opens with
little
dialogue.
freak.
I had a customer in here the other day. We were talking about a
Do you
car
shoot
with
the
a
customers?
$10,000
He
price
asks,
range.
scared. Do I need to bring a gun?
Write that in, would you?
Okay.
Good. We wanted to put a down payment of $2,000. That left a balance of $8,000. We
I'm on a
assumed an
payment plan
average
for the
tax on
hospital,
the
and
selling
this
price
is a
of
lot like
6%.
this.
So that makes the total unpaid balance $8,600.
Do people still buy
When you're through with
Hummers?
that, have the customer look at
Back
a
when
range
I
of
did
payment
customer
sites.
service for
Now, on a
GM, I
balance
had
of
to help with some Hummer
$8,600 using the
customers, and I
factors we
just
discussed earlier,
I
payments
wonder
over
if
24
anyone's
months
still buying
would come
them in
out
the
to
world of like, or have they moved on to
$440.
Cybertrucks?
Over 36 months, they'd come out to $344, and for 48 months, it would be $258.
A Hummer is a
month.
vehicle I would not want to be hit with. I just want to get that out there.
Then stress the
It
48
seems like it
month
would be
trading
very
cycle.
painful.
Why waste time with that now? Why can't you stress it when you get to the plan side?
You will. But long-term financing is a serious problem the industry is facing today. We're also well aware of normal customer attitudes. Most people want a new car every 2 or 3 years. Unfortunately, when a customer is placed in long-term financing, they're unable to get a new car for 5 or 6 years. The worksheet easily demonstrates this dilemma. Everybody got that?
Who's buying all these cars? Ford.
Not much, I hope. Based on what I've described, anyone want to make a guess of some common errors?
Not allowing the participation of the customer.
Every 2 to
Right.
3 years.
Let
I'm
the
sorry.
customer fill
I'm in
out
a
the
different
numbers
economic
themselves.
class. Everyone
Anything
I
else?
know has a car that they are
With numbers already filled
they
out.
are
That's a
working
good
to
one.
the bone.
Yeah, well, don't do it again. That goes under not allowing the customer to participate. Anybody else?
Speedballing through the paperwork?
Okay. Moving along too rapidly and losing the customer in a jumble of numbers. And how about not using third-party numbers?
Yeah, that's the
In
thing
an
about
attempt to
cars. They're
save
supposed to
time,
last
use
you for
actual
far more than
customer
2 to 3
figures,
years.
and the guy gets hung up on price. Very bad idea. Okay, let's move along now to Section 2, the conventional deal obligations.
Any transitional statements for us here?
Just stress what the customer owes after 24 months of payments. Let them see their obligation to the bank and fill in this section. This customer has 24 additional months of payments that total $6,192. Now that's their obligation on a 2-year-old used car. In addition, the customer will be going into the 3rd year and incurring normal maintenance costs, which average $65 to $70 a month.
You said emphasize the
Maybe if
importance of the
Ford didn't
second-year
spend all their
position in the
money on
conventional deal.
puppets and
I
spent
remember
more
that.
on making cars that were
You
good
still
would work.
owe on the conventional side will be compared later on to you owe nothing, but you own 3 options on the plan side.
I've never seen a
bad,
puppet mouth
Roscoe.
move like that before. It's
Emphasize
so
the importance of
interesting.
planned trading
I'm
cycles
obsessed with this
and the
puppet's
advantages it
mouth.
provides, such as avoiding maintenance, getting into a new car faster, getting a better equipped car. In essence, the joy of owning a new car. Anyone have any problem with this section?
A guy asked me once where I got the maintenance expense numbers from.
What did you say?
I said I didn't know.
Said I got him on my
You guys
ass.
Stop laughing. Did you close the deal?
Not funny, Roscoe.
Tell the customer those numbers were obtained from a U.S.
I'm not gonna lie
Department of
though, if I walked into a
Transportation
Ford
study, not a
dealership and
Ford
saw a
study.
puppet man who was like,
Study
"Can I
examined
get
the
you into a
average
Ford?"
normal
I'd be like,
operating cost for the
"Absolutely.
average driver in
I
the
can't
course of
even
the year.
drive, but you could sell
The
me a
study
car, buddy."
concluded that $65 to $70 per month was an accurate accounting. On the other hand, a customer might have had little, if any, trouble with his old car. Conversely, it might have averaged more. Keep it simple. Anything else?
Fiddledy board, can I get you
Okay,
into a Ford?
Let's make the trip over to Section 3, the plan explanation side of the worksheet. Does anybody remember the
Imagine this
transition
puppet
we
trying to
used
sell
get
you a
to
Ford
it?
Focus. Oh God.
I have it in my notes.
So do I.
You wrote it down.
No, but I did Xerox your notebook last night. Anybody need copies? It's not very legible.
You copied my notebook?
If I knew your handwriting was so poor, I wouldn't have bothered. Let's see. See, we want to
Is
emphasize
this
the
American
transition from the
Psycho?
left side of the worksheet to the right side of the worksheet. Here it is.
Read it out loud.
Okay, this is from your first lecture. A good bridge might be...
Yeah, we finished Secret Pass to the
You
Sea, and
understand
now
all
it's
that?
time for
That's
Ford
not new
puppets.
To you. It's the conventional way to buy a car, and there's nothing wrong with it. But Ford said there's got to be a better way. That's why they came out with the plan. Now, let's take a look at another customer who gets a car using the plan.
Exactly.
The benefits of leasing. I got a problem with that, but if I open my mouth, that director will shove his arm down my throat and pull my heart out. What did my friend say about leasing? Something about disclosing too early? What exactly did he say? I can't seem to remember.
I wish I could be a puppet tuber, but that's so much
as
work.
long as you keep your cool.
Could I have some more hot sauce, please?
Just don't mention leases. What you do is you race through the worksheet, zip down to the options, and get the signature on the
The
bottom
puppet's
line.
neck looks like shit. I love
You want
it.
to move iron? Besides, it's a real good deal, and nobody gets hurt. I mean, why ruin things by disclosing the entire plan as a lease?
I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know why they don't have enough chips around here.
Look, don't get me wrong. I like the plan, but a lot of people get jumpy around leases. Now listen to me. I know. Want another drink?
What?
You want a refill?
Oh, yeah.
Waiter, bring him one of those drinks with the volcano on it, and I'll have the one with the umbrella.
Finally, the hot sauce. Oh,
You
this will
mean
make your
salsa?
socks go up and down. You should try some.
No. That stuff's too dangerous for me.
The trouble with you is you don't have any Mexican blood.
So is Roscoe Latino? What did you mean by that, sir?
That's a fine transition to get to the plan side, except you forgot one thing. If the customer says this sounds like a lease, respond, have you ever leased a car before? If they say no, respond, I know exactly how you feel. I wouldn't want to lease a car the conventional way myself. The plan uses the benefits of leasing while still keeping the major benefit of buying, the potential of building equity.
But Dave, what if they've leased a car before and say they don't want to do it again?
Well, the answer's the same, Roscoe. Don't run and hide. A customer may know nothing about leases or may have had a bad experience or misunderstanding about a lease. Remember, to emphasize the uniqueness of the plan from a conventional lease, such as lower monthly obligations, shorter terms, no resale risk or upside-down equity. Now let's go through the plan explanation. Let's fill in these numbers. A $10,000 car at $2,000 down
Could you get a Ford Focus for $10,000 now?
of $8,000. In most states, an immediate cash flow advantage occurs right here because we're taxed only on the money put out. So now,
Yeah, cars got really expensive.
an
I mean,
unpaid
everything did,
balance.
but I remember cars going up big in price.
$8,120.
That's too
Now,
much.
whether or not this tax advantage exists in your state is not critical. The plan really starts here.
Okay,
When we
okay,
turn
I
the
saw a
sheet over
Saturn
and
the
ask
other
the
day,
customer
like
to
a
write
Saturn
down
car, like on the street.
$8,120. And then subtract
I need to know about the driver so much.
$5,500. The car's value in 2 years, guaranteed by Ford Motor Company. We deduct the value right now. All they have to pay on is $2,600.
That's so beautiful to me. It's
plus
like
the cost of the use
it's like
of the money.
it's like when they
That
found the
total
coelacanth,
obligation
you
over
know?
the next 2
It's like it
years,
still exists.
44
It's still
payments
around.
Of $198 per month plus 6% tax brings the total to $210 per month.
Ford Focuses are $36K now.
Here's
That's
where
crazy.
we emphasize the comparison between the 48-month
Ford Focus,
conventional
I wouldn't
deal
mind hitting
and
you,
the
by the way.
24-month
I
plan
could
cycle.
be hit by a Ford
The
Focus
customer
and probably just
discovers
bounce off just
that
fine.
he has a cash flow advantage of $48 per month over
That's
2
amazing,
years,
Mail
which adds
City.
up
I
to
can't. Oh, that's beautiful.
in savings.
Now, if I saw a
Has
Geo,
anyone
that
experienced
would
any
be wild.
customer objections up to this point?
One big one. I've worked with some customers who hear that you're saving them $48 per month, but they see that at the end of that time, they don't own anything. Some have told me that they would rather pay the extra money and own the car.
One of the main reasons for developing the worksheet is that customers have blind spots concerning term. And a problem that arises with improper use of the worksheet is the development of customer attitudes about term. What didn't they really see?
I don't know. I can't see it either.
They didn't see in this example that $48 per month extends for 24 months. They didn't look over at the buy side to notice it would be a much larger payment for 24 months. The worksheet is designed to make this clear.
Got it.
Anything else?
I've had customers who know leases ask if they have to shell out a down payment.
My dad had a
In
Geo
this
Metro,
example,
and
you do it to keep
that
the
thing was
comparison of a
unkillable, I swear to
conventional deal and
God.
the plan equal. In actuality, it helps lower the monthly payments.
Yeah, but if there's no down, there's no plan and no sale.
No, that's not true.
Really?
Remember, you can reduce the down by increasing the monthly payments.
On the other hand, if you ask a customer how much they want to put down, they'll respond as
I want to
little as
punch that
possible.
guy. I'm sorry.
Right.
Like,
A
that
low
was just an
down
instinctual
leads to
feeling when
higher
when
monthly
he's
payments
talked.
and probably lower gross with a potential credit problem.
I've got one.
Shoot.
A guy asked me where I got the payment number.
Well, that'll require a little bit more math, so let's do this together. Explain it on the reverse of the worksheet. It's 8120 minus 5500, which leaves 2620 to pay over 24 months. That comes to $109 per month. Now, there's also a cost of money fee of 1.1% based on $8,120.
Yeah, no, it does feel like a parody,
which comes
especially
out
with the
to
Puppet
$89
Man.
per month in addition to the monthly payments. That adds up to the $198 per month. Notice in this example, we're using
Yeah, there is a bit of
1.1%
disc
for
rot on.
cost
There's
of money.
actually
This may vary
there were some
slightly
I were
with
going to
each
show that
dealership.
were so disc rotted
Okay,
that
now
I
let's
just
get into
it was
section 4 of the
literally
the
impossible to listen to.
The three options will point out two of the real attitude problems in the car business today. Anybody remember what they were?
Intimidation and threats.
Roscoe, you're supposed to help.
Just adding a little levity to the situation before we all go into a numbers coma.
The attitude problems I was referring to are resale risk and equity. Now, a good transition
I'm not
would
going to
start-
lie. If I went to a Ford
saving money
dealership
is not the
and
best part of the plan. The
I was
best part
threatened
comes
and
at the end of
intimidated
2
with a
years.
gun by Roscoe,
The customer
I
on
wouldn't
the
call the
plan does
cops.
not owe
I'd be like,
anything
you know,
as
that's
compared to the
fine. That's
customer
what I
in the
get.
conventional
That's what I
deal.
get.
But they do own three great options, and that'll provide more control over their car costs than they've ever had before. Let's briefly review each option. The first option is called the equity option. At the end of 2 years, whatever the car is worth over the guaranteed price can be used as the down payment on another new car. The second option is the safety, or the walkaway option. Let's say for some reason the car is worth less than the expected guaranteed value. Using the conventional system, this downside loss remains with you, and you can become what is termed upside down. Conversely, the plan allows you the option to walk away from the loss.
Just
free
walk
from
away.
any obligation.
Just leave your car and
third
get out of
option
there.
Is the purchase option. If at the end
Okay,
of 2 years
I
you
think
wish
the
to keep the
I
car,
think that
all
the
you have
other
to do is
Muppets
complete
would
the
reject
purchase.
Roscoe.
The customer is then faced with the reality of both the
I
conventional
think they
deal
fear Roscoe
and
and
the
his
plan.
bizarre mouth movements.
The salesman can press home with, well, which makes more sense to you.
What are some of the common mess-ups in this section?
Well, they're easy to spot and easy to fall into. Allowing the customer to divert you with too many questions before reaching the end of the presentation. And forgetting to highlight the walkaway option, which emphasizes to the customer the possibility of a downside loss and the means to escape from it. Well, listen, I don't know about you guys, but I need a break.
Is that it?
I hope so. This is worse than jet lag.
We're done.
Save the lights. That's a wrap. Oh, say, Roscoe, you didn't mess up this time. What's the matter? Feeling ill?
Well, why drag out the pain? Besides, I have a date tonight.
A date, huh? With whom?
With his training manual.
No, but...
No buts. You have to study.
Looks like you need a little work on your closing technique, Roscoe.
Boy,
Come on, everybody, let's grab
this
a bite
puppet
to eat.
isn't
Let me ask you,
gonna
are you guys
fuck it.
really awake in class? Or are you just good at dozing off in a sitting position?
Guys, I love you guys.
plan. Okay, I think this is just going to flash forward through a few things. But let's review. Let's review what we learned about the plan. So we take this worksheet and we give it to our customers, and they do a bunch of math, and we tell them that they need to participate in the plan. And when they ask me what the plan is, I sell them on Dianetics, right? Worksheet is made up of 4. Look at this. Plan, explanation, and the plan options. Again, someone in chat said it earlier, but the plan sounds like a cult option. Yeah, did Roscoe die? Roscoe got run over by a Hummer. Roscoe got hit by a Cybertruck. Roscoe met one of those Dodge Rams that overtake sidewalks and absolutely got smashed. I'm sorry. He got hit by like 5 cars at once. He fell out of a car in the highway and he just pinballed in between them. Customers are blind to term. That's good. It was one of those Dodge Rams that rolls coal or whatever, that like pumps coal into the air for no reason. God. You know what I want to see? I want to see a Cybertruck rolling coal so bad. I want to see someone do that. I know it's electric, so it can't, but I want to see someone do that really bad. I think the only interesting Cybertruck thing I've seen in real life was a Cybertruck with a rainbow overlay, and I was riding with a bus driver at the time, and in like a microtransit, and the bus driver was like, she paused and she went, well, I guess it's a little less ugly. When she saw it, she's like, I saw the one without it, and I don't know, it's not looking good. But I did, like I said, I have seen a Cybertruck with a rainbow wrap, and it did not make it look much better. I want to say there's either one or, I don't think the Cybertruck is in the neighborhood. I think it was just passing through. But God, I know I'm going to have to see it someday. All right, that was detailing the plan as archived by Pixel Shades on YouTube, so you can go look that up there. Next up is one more video with our pal Roscoe. It's time for situation selling. You saw a painted black Cybertruck with reflected, oh God. It's hard not to have that reaction when you see a Cybertruck. They're very disorienting. Yeah, no, I felt the same way, Big Bear. I was like, are they family? Is this like, why do they have the rainbow wrap?
I forgot my watch. Is Dave late?
No. It's still early, and so are we. Relax. I could use a rest. Too much data overload. Dave talks so fast, you need a speed hearing course. Just remember what he said.
I think these seminars are pretty informative.
Oh, I know. I've learned a lot.
Yeah, maybe. So, what's the story for today? What are we doing?
Well, let's see. I have it here somewhere. The director and I
got
discussed
sweet
it
and
last
low.
night.
He let you talk to him? What'd you do, remove a thorn from his paw?
He said, here it is. He said that the title of the shoot today is Situation Selling.
Yeah, what's that mean?
Well, Dave's going to highlight 5 specific examples of selling situations that the salesman may encounter.
Let's
with
see
customers.
Paul Allen's
And he's supposed to
worksheet.
list the proper responses to these situations.
Selling situations. Boy, that really narrows it down, don't it? What's he mean by selling situations?
Well, you know, when you present the plan to a customer, questions may come up. Questions which may or may not take the form of objections. Well, Dave talked all about it. Did he give you a list?
Oh, yeah. I have the outline right here. Now, there are 5 of them. The price buyer, the trade buyer, the down payment buyer.
Okay, I'm going to have to go off on an
and the
Alex
out-of-equity
tangent
buyer.
for a second.
Also known as the out-of-luck buyer.
Did
You know,
y'all
all of
hear
those
about the
situations
streamer
represent the
who
customer's
crashed his
dominant
car on
purchasing
stream because he
Yeah,
was looking
so
at chat
It's like a
and it was
point of view
raining
or an
and
attitude.
he
And once the salesman
crashed?
resolves that issue, you can bring the sale to a
He's
close.
fine. He's
You really
alive.
handle
His friend's
problems like
alive.
that
They're
with
not
the plan?
injured. It's fine.
Sure.
It was just
I wonder- I remember one time on the floor.
That guy sucks for a lot of reasons, but it was really funny watching a guy
Bill's got
just
a
look at
little-
Jet and then speed in the rain. It's like, yeah, it was a McLaren,
little
yeah.
buddy.
What can I do for you?
I want your best price.
Oh, and I'd love to give it to you. I really would.
Okay, so what is
We have a strict policy around here.
Yeah, doing
the
the
owner's very sensitive about it. We
imagine
don't
driving
talk
your car and
price.
crashing
Let's
it as
just
everyone
look
spams
for
gritty
now.
goose at
Hey,
you.
I want a price and I'm in a hurry.
Patience. Just smell the wonderful aroma of the rich leather. Gently caress the body side molding. Ease your fingers over the speed control.
How's about I ease my fingers over your neck? I said I want your best
Oh,
price.
yeah, take it easy. I'm a veteran.
You're
Get his
wasting
ass,
my
kill him.
time.
But you're wasting my life.
I don't like you.
Kill him.
Okay, you win. I'll give you a price. I need some air. Give me some air. Oh.
Yeah, no, the way he was gasping.
Gee, that's too bad.
Oh, in this business, hey, you have to play to win. I mean, I had the guy absolutely petrified.
Why was he petrified?
He thought he killed me.
Good morning, gentlemen. Oh, hi, Dave.
Yeah,
Boy, everybody
yeah.
seems to be early today.
Yeah.
Why don't we move on over to the set?
Hey,
Okay.
I
grab
know
your
that
donuts.
he's only wearing a white glove because they're using that hand as a puppet thing. It's like a one-person puppet.
Seems to be a
where
lull
he
in the
one
festivities
hand's
this
moved
morning.
by like what it's
Director's
like
not
Alf.
in yet, so I thought this
Alf
might be
is
the perfect
actually
time
a
for a few
two-person
questions.
puppet.
Are we going
Main
to cover
puppeteer does
situation
the
selling
arm and the
today?
mouth, and then
That's
a second
right.
puppeteer does the other arm.
It's
So
imperative that you be on the lookout for 5 customer interests during your presentation. Once you're able to identify a specific customer attitude, your strategy will be to present the arithmetic in such a way as to placate
And yeah, the guy
that
who crashed got
customer's
banned, which is
purchasing
fair.
interest, while still leaving room for everyone to reach the best solution to
I'm
the sale.
sorry, but he's just straight up looking
plan
at his phone
is
while he's
designed to bring
driving
out
in the
these
rain.
attitudes.
It's so funny.
Customer interests fall into one of 5 categories. They're concerned about price, trade, down payment, monthly payments, and equity position. Now, those are
And
the most
how
common
chokeable your
objection
Muppet
concerns
is.
I've seen.
Great. So what are the answers? Take them one at a time and explain how to work them into the plan.
A customer says he likes the car, but he wants a better price. You respond, we know that saving money is important to you. So Ford Motor Company has come up with a great new plan where you
great
only
new
have to
plan.
pay for part of the car. Would you like to hear about it? Now, this simple approach focuses the customer's attention from price to the plan. It slows him down and puts the salesman back in control.
That's all there is to it?
That's all. And believe me, it works. Before you know it, you and your customer are over at the concept board.
Could you go down the list?
Okay, what's next? The trade buyer. You're about to lose a deal because the customer wants more for his trade.
Yeah, give
And
me
you
more money
respond,
for my Pinto.
I realize that trade value is very important to you.
Mm-hmm.
Ford Motor Company has a plan that would not only guarantee your trade value in the future, but we'll deduct it from the selling price of the car up front. Would you like to hear about it? In this case, the customer probably knocked you down on price first, leaving you no place to go on the deal.
Right. I get that one a lot. Then on the appraisal, the customer wants to push me up.
What if the
Oh, those are
customer wants
donuts.
to use the
Those are just
trade
donuts
as
in a
down?
basket.
Well, that's okay.
Jelly donuts.
And if the customer's short on the down, you can bill the difference into the monthly payments. But remember what we said last time.
Make
A
the
low
puppet
down
eat a
creates
jelly
higher
donut.
monthly payments. See, that's a
Get
danger
jelly
factor.
all over its disgusting
Brings
mouth.
us to this guy, the down payment buyer. We already talked about asking for a down payment. If you don't set the stage with a good down payment, you may lose the sale.
Starting with no down payment or a low down payment makes for large monthly payments.
And that makes the customer push for a price cut. So, all you're doing is setting a trap for yourself on price by not requesting a strong down.
Hey, you guys are really awake this morning.
What's a good down payment to ask for?
We found,
Yeah,
Tom,
the
in
fact that they
thousands
don't
of deals
even have
across
like
the
a felt
country,
thing
the
for
average
the
minimum
for his
down
arm,
payment is $2,000.
and then he's just wearing a white
However,
glove. It's
if you
really
plan,
not good.
A good rule of thumb is to use 20% of the sticker price. Now, I can't overly stress that there's very little resistance to a substantial down payment if it's presented properly.
So, large down payments
His
lower
mug
the
says
monthly
death.
payments and lessen the chance that the customer will fight you on price.
And it helps the dealership get more deals through financing the first time
His
around.
mug said
What about
death.
the monthly payment buyer?
Well, That's probably the easiest objection
Is it for
to counter.
Death Valley?
Customer says he wants a low
Or
monthly
does he just
payment.
have a mug that
You
says
respond,
death?
how much lower would you need it to be to feel comfortable? On a 24-month
puppet
term,
threatening
did you know that you can
then
lower the
with a
customer's
gun,
monthly
and then
payment
he's
by
got a death
approximately
mug?
$5 a month for every $100 they put down on a lease without extending the term or adjusting price?
Run that by me again.
Every $100 down represents approximately $5 less in
Yeah,
monthly
it's probably
payments
Death
for
Valley, but it's
24-month
still a
term.
strange mug to have.
It's a matter of balancing monthly payment against the down payment. And don't forget, each customer enters the dealership with some dominant purchasing interest that you must resolve before that deal can go to close. Low monthly payments can be easily achieved with a high down payment. That kind of flexibility allows you greater control over the deal and gives the customer a sense of greater control over their cash flow.
Last but not least, the out-of-equity buyer.
This is a tough one. But let's examine
His
a
neck
customer
looks like
who's
it
in an
needs
upside-down
cleaning.
position
It does
on his
not
tray.
look that good.
Say he owes
I'm obsessed with that
$8,000
puppet's
on
neck.
the car, actually worth $5,000. The customer is $3,000 upside down. If your dealership wants to make a $1,000 profit on this deal, the customer needs at least $4,000 down.
That's happened to me before.
By applying the plan, this rather harsh scenario can be financially softened.
How?
Well, first, under the plan, Ford Motor Credit will always finance the list price of the car. You have much more room to maneuver. Ford
I don't
Credit
believe in
will
the
finance
plan.
list on a lease. So the customer
I just
could make
don't.
a substantial gain and partially recover from this difficult position. A position it most certainly is more difficult to recover from in any conventional deal.
Cost on a buy and list on a lease. Got it.
Oh, good morning.
Ah, him again.
Say, you guys are in early. What's the occasion?
Just a brief rehearsal before we shoot.
Rehearsing now? Why waste your time? I'll still wind up editing most of the night.
What better way to refine those artistic skills so necessary in the delivery of our lines? What light on yonder worksheet breaks? It is the East, and Juliet is the down payment.
Gee, that was great. I didn't know you read Shakespeare.
Are you kidding? In the original French.
Well, let's get rolling, shall we? I want this in the can by lunchtime.
Oh, and Sue, could you get some more donuts in here?
Sure thing.
All
You know, the ones
right.
with them chocolate sprinkles.
You got it.
And get something for the director.
Like what?
Some raw meat to whip in a chair.
Raw meat whipping a chair. It's normal stuff happening at Ford. Normal stuff at Ford. Roscoe. Roscoe. You're never going to get laid. I'm sorry. Sorry, Roscoe. Kermit? Yes. All of the Muppets, probably, even Pepe, they can all get it. Roscoe is a car salesman puppet incel. I'm sorry. Everyone, he's like the Joker to car salesmen. You know what I mean? He inspires people to do.
Ooh, running a little low on product.
I'm sorry. I love salesmen. Stop it so.
Let's hear it for Jimmy Thud Trucker.
I love you, Roscoe.
Ooh, running a little low on product.
I bet Roscoe could sell me product. I almost want to make a puppet like VTuber just for this, like a pink tuber. Like I could make it out of collage, out of like, and I don't know. Maybe I'll try that for an upcoming stream. I got ideas in my brain.
Nothing could be finer than to be online or on the internet.
Yeah, it seems like you're right. It seems like Roscoe's only there for like a day, and they only rented him for a certain amount of time, and Poor Roscoe. There is more of this. I just need... Wrong button. I just need to find it. Thank you all so very much for watching. That was a look at some Laserdiscs from Ford and a full playthrough of Secret Paths to the Sea. I will be back either on Tuesday or Thursday. We have someone coming to repair our roof, and they might be working Tuesday and Thursday. So whatever day they're not here, I'm going to be streaming probably Tuesday. Actually, maybe Thursday. It just depends. We'll see. If you want to know when I stream, I put up my weekly schedule on my new website. Yeah, woo! alexcat.neocities.org. There you go. You can look there and see my schedule. So, yeah. So, check it out. Also, let's see. I'm going to promote where I'm going to be next. I will be doing a stream with Retro Pals on Wednesday. And we're going to be doing a Ghouls and Ghosts overview, so it's going to be a major Danny stream. It's going to be a really good one. So do check out Retro Pals if you haven't. And check out my website if you want to see when I'm streaming. I update that at the top of the week. And if I have any schedule changes, I update the website. It's all HTML, all by hand. I hate CMSs, so it's pretty nice. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Let me find someone to raid here. Who's streaming? Let's see. How about... the Vega Baby? They just started. They are doing they're taking a break right now. That's cool. Yeah, rate them and enjoy. They're going to be doing RPGs. Ooh, Etrian Odyssey too. That's good stuff. All right. See you later, folks, and have a great day.